Good morning, everyone. This is Tracy Newman from the Navigators Tarot. Just bringing you a couple of readings for the week. We'll see what's going on for the week. Second last week in November, I think it is. Or the last week, is it? Second last, I think. Okay, let's have a look and see what's going on. We have the Death card. We have Chariot moving forward. So there's a lot of death, rebirth, and a lot of change happening at the moment. But it seems like we're in full control of exactly where we're going. We know what we're doing. We know. And I'm also getting, you know what? As far as what's going on the earth plane, the white hats are in control. Now, if anybody believes in that sort of stuff, I do personally. And we have also card of communication. So this week, be very careful in how you actually approach things. It's all about communication right now, exactly how we communicate with others and also with ourselves, you know, as we're going through this transition, massive transition that we're going through at the moment. And there could be a lot of pain for a lot of people. There's a lot of Ascension symptoms that are being, you know, experienced by quite a few people, and it has to do with the flares coming off the sun, the solar flares, and also to that last full moon energy, which was the moon in Aries, which I am an Aries, but it didn't affect me terribly much. It has affected quite a few others, but then, you know, the last full moon really affected me. The last couple of months have been a little bit difficult with pain and all that sort of stuff, especially in the lower back and the sciatic nerve, both sides, and it would crisscross sometimes. But that, a lot of people have been experiencing that, and a lot of people now are experiencing that as well. So we have the King of Pentacles. So big change. There is big change happening on the financial sector, though we cannot see it, and it is leading to chaos. It's going to lead to chaos when it does happen. But at the moment, it's like everything's just keeping... It's like we can't really see where we're going, but there's huge changes that are happening on a physiological level and on a financial level, on the physical, pretty much. This is about 3D change. This is literally about changing frequency from the lower, denser frequencies into a higher frequency, and that's what we're doing. But there is going to be chaos that does come from that. You know, all that change that's happening. Have the very deep. A lot of us too may go through the dark night of the soul, very deep sort of as we're starting to change. A lot of the masculines, I think, will be that energy of, because that's what it's all about. It's about, we've got the King of Pentacles here, and this, like, he is the most stable, loyal king in the deck, but he's also financially stable. So it's also about, and then we've got like the Knight of Swords after that. So there is chaos that is going to ensue, and I think it has to do with the financial system as it stands now. But we are going to go through this change. That's what I'm picking up here. So there is, so it's like just, but then we're also as within, so without. So as we begin to change on a physiological, psychological, emotional level, as we begin to remove a lot of the dense energy and a lot of the darkness through our physical structure, then we're going to actually move into a higher frequency, which is a lot lighter and a lot more peaceful. There isn't this chaotic energy that is constantly, you know, following us at the moment. And then we're moving into the 10 of Pentacles, which is the best card in the deck. Happy families, financially stable. So for a lot of people, just concentrate on, you know, we're moving into calmer waters there. There is this celebratory type of kind of energy as well, as we begin to sort of like more move into and find our soul tribe. So we're coming into celebration of that as we move and shift into these different energies. We can't see really where we're going, but it is going to be smooth sailing very, very soon. We are moving into these higher energies which bring peace and love. There is this propensity, though, for moving into a more quiet time within for a lot as we begin to contemplate exactly where it is that we're going on every level. So there is that dark night of the soul energy that is coming through for a lot of people. But we will have victory over this. We are sort of like this is hard. Sometimes hard work, sort of like preparing ourselves on a spiritual level as we move into these higher frequencies, and it can sometimes be quite a painful process, quite literally. So for some it can be that, but it can also be that on an emotional level and a spiritual level as well. Just that, it can get a little heavy sometimes, and that's what I'm feeling. There is this heaviness to these energies, but it will eventually and inevitably lead to the light and more lighter energies. Okay, so anything else coming up for the general energies? The general energies. So movement forward, taking action on moving forward, coming out of those. We will eventually come out of that dark night of the soul and the sleepless nights and the worry that comes with that. So that we are going to be moving out of that as the tower falls all around us. But it will lead to light and a greater sense of freedom for all of us when this actually does occur, when everything kind of settles and then the chaotic energy settles and we can move into higher energies. Okay, so that's all I have for you this week. So, just be gentle with yourselves as you go through this, because it can be a little bit rough sometimes going through these changes. Okay, all right, I'll see you on. Bye for now.